When World War I broke out, most people built bombs. But Robert Browning, heir to a munitions empire and a man with exactly too much confidence, decided to build a monster. Not a Frankenstein monster. No. This one had bolts, gears, a temper, and a tendency to spray oil at anyone who insulted it. His invention? The Ordnance Turner, a machine designed to perfectly shape munitions barrels. A marvel of engineering, in theory. In practice, it jammed every 10 minutes, groaned like a haunted pipe organ, and occasionally launched barrels across the workshop like it was trying to start its own war. The women working in Robert's factory were not impressed. They gave it a nickname, OT, short for Oily Tinkerer, because every time it broke down, it left both the floor and their souls mildly greased. After the war, Robert pivoted the business. Less boom, more barrels. He started producing round tankers, pipes, and tubes, and naturally, OT got an upgrade. Smoother gears, fewer injuries, a faint attempt at dignity. But the factory workers weren't fooled. They'd seen too much. Instead of calling it Ordnance Turner 2.0 or the Browning Precision Cylinderizer, which, let's be honest, sounds like a terrible cocktail, they just called it Rob's OT. Soon, other factories caught on and started building their own machines. Imitations, enhancements, mild disappointments with a user manual. But no matter who made them or what they were for, people just started calling all of them the same thing: robots. So it was named after an oily, unpredictable, occasionally heroic machine. Built not for revolution, but because Robert Browning didn't want to pay humans to make tubes. Well, sorry to burst your cyberpunk bubbles, but that's not exactly the way it happened. The word robot didn't come from a factory. It came from a play. In 1920, Czech writer Karel Čapek introduced the world to RUR, or Rossum's Universal Robots, a sci-fi drama where artificial workers, called robots, were mass-produced to serve humans. Spoiler, it doesn't end well for the humans. But here's the twist. Čapek didn't invent the word. His brother, Joseph, did. They pulled it from the Czech word robota, which literally means forced labor or drudgery. You know, like what Mondays feel like, but eternal. So originally, robot wasn't about shiny androids or AI revolutions. It was about people treated like machines, working tirelessly, thanklessly, and probably underpaid. The real fiction was pretending they weren't already here. Origin trustability, 97%. Direct from literature, linguistics, and the family dinner table of two very intense Czech brothers. So next time you complain your toaster has an attitude, just remember, the word robot started as a metaphor for exploited workers and somehow ended up on toy packaging and talking balls with names. Speaking of things that fall tragically short of expectations, next up, we're tackling the word lame. And trust me, its origin is not what you think. Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe if you've ever yelled at a robot assistant and then apologized because it felt personal. And stay tuned. We're just getting rewired.